across the room, but I am trying. Stuck beneath the spinning glow of a familiar hue. Struck by your impression like all of those next to you, but I will try to stand and make it down the hall, but in the sound, I'm barely here at all. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room. I wanna meet you at a slow dance. I wanna meet you, but it's too soon. I wanna meet you, but I can't speak or dare to cross the room, but I am trying so hard to meet you where you are.
Chad, I want to see you all dancing. And see you all dancing to the song. Because I know I am. Hello. Hello. How we doing? Thank God I'm a good kid. The random shuffle likes good kid today, apparently, chat. How are we? How are we? I was absolutely vibing to that song. The stunning so was going. It was just great. It's such a great song. I love it so much. I'm live at an interesting time today. Because I'm live at a time I usually say I'm never live because I'm eating. Or I'm never around, sorry. Like my schedule is always between 7 and 8. Nothing. No. Don't touch it. I probably won't be there. But today, to be fair, I didn't quite make it in time for 7, as I expected. But we are here now. I had to move this earlier because I had something come up later on in the evening, so I was tempted just to go live at 8 and just stream for like an hour because it is just chatting. Also guys, do you like my just chatting titles and going live notifications? I swear they just get more unhinged every time because I have no idea what to write. What am I meant to write? I'm not yapping about anything in particular, I'm just yapping. Also, the word yap has been so inserted into my vocabulary in the past few months. Oh my god. Just the word talk or speak has just been replaced with yap in my brain. That's what happens when you're online as much as I am. How are we? How are we? I hope you've been having a great day. I don't know how many of you are of school age, but I know for me at least it's the last day of summer holidays today. So well, that's also another reason why I'm live earlier, because I need to go to bed at a reasonable time because oh my god. Who thought it was a good idea to make kids wake up at like 7 AM to go to school? Nah. Maybe younger kids fine. But by the time you get to like 6th form age, come on. Come on. It's too early. I would never willingly get up earlier than like 9. No, thank you. Not for me. I saw my mouse is running out of charge really fast. Okay, it's actually stopped flashing red. Just as I said that. So apparently it's fine. But I swear my mouse just dies in the middle of the most awkward timings recently. It just spites me. It's like, oh, you're doing something important. Oh, you're playing in something that's mildly competitive. No. I do actually, although I said I don't have anything prepared, but I do actually have a little bit of a list. A very vague list. I remember when I first started doing just chatting streams, I had basically like a list with like points, and then underneath those points were like sub-bullets of like things to talk about because I just could not come up with things off the top of my head. I think my just chatting skills have improved dramatically since then. But yeah, if I like look back at my old notes pages for streams, they are like so in detail. And any one about trips, I used to like actually write out, like when I was on the trip, I used to like write little paragraphs about what I was doing so that I would remember, because my memory is so bad. Especially about like little things, like I've like most of my holidays I can remember going on them. Like if you asked me what I actually did in a day, I could not tell you. Not at all. This honestly goes for anything before like 2020. Not gonna lie. What even happened before 2020? There's been so much going on since then that I feel like any memories of anything that happened beforehand have just been eradicated by all this stuff that's been going on. I don't think he's here, but the first thing I had on my little list of things to talk about was going to the zoo with Jay, because it was very fun. I don't think he's here though. I would love him to be here so that we could yap together, because yapping with friends is always better than yapping alone. Some like inspirational life quote for you. Hi Glooming Gamer, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome. What is that emote? That's a really cool emote. Oh, September. Yo. Oh my god, it's crazy that it's September. Where is August gone? Can we just stop and actually, where is this like year gone? Let's be so real here. It's just disappeared. But August and the summer holidays. It's a new global emote. That's cool. I love that. It's like PopCat, but a purple blob. How are you doing? How's your day going? Do you like September time? I like autumn. So yeah, September's in autumn. Although I said that to a friend the other day and they said, actually no, autumn starts at like the end of September, which is crazy. But yeah, apart from like going back to school, September time is usually quite good. And obviously September, we love like cheaper subs. Just Slow Sunday for me, which a movie now going around Twitch. That is so fair. That is so fair. I don't really watch many movies. I feel like I should get into movies. I always hear people talking about like the latest things to come out, and, like going to the cinema with their friends and stuff. I'm just like, I don't see things. I meant to go see Inside Out 2. It did not happen. It did not happen at all. Like the entire summer I was saying, oh my god, we should go see that. And I even watched the first film in preparation, and then we never went. It would be something I do on the weekends or something. A guy I know said Inside Out 2 is good. Apparently it's really good. The first film was pretty good. Yeah, I really love the concept of it. I like the way that they portrayed everything. It seems quite thoughtful. And honestly quite a good like introduction for like kids on emotions and how your brain works and stuff. It's really good. I was talking to my therapist about that. I don't know. She asked me what I'd done, and the only thing I could think of that is that I watched Inside Out. So I just mentioned it. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Have an air horn. I always forget how loud that is. I need to turn that down a notch. Thank you so much for the follow though. I appreciate it. I feel like that emote is so perfect for what we're doing today because we are literally just yapping. And I feel like that little purple fella is yapping. For real. Okay, bye. See you in a bit. Enjoy your food. I like it. It's really cute actually. I usually don't like Twitch emotes that much, like the general ones. Like I have TTTV or whatever it is. So loads of emotes, but usually the basic Twitch ones. But I love the animated ones recently. They're doing a good job on them. Sorry, my brain just tuned fully into the music. And all that was going through my brain was the beat of the music. Okay. First point of today's stream. This was honestly, the fact that this was like a week ago is crazy to me. But me and Jay, after the stream that you guys saw us do together, this music's far too loud. We went to the zoo on Monday. We recorded it. It was like a little vlog thing. Mainly it's just like a way to get like my social skills up in actually like, you know, recording in public and stuff like that. But it will go up on the second channel in probably quite a while. There's a bit of a backlog of videos for that currently, and my time editing is being taken up by the MC video that I need to still finish. Oh my god, that video's been in the works for so long and it's literally just been basic editing. It hasn't been anything fancy yet. But yeah, that is my plan, is to put that up at some point. But it was so much fun. We had such a great time. It was Chester Zoo, and we honestly we set some goals of like things we wanted to do in the zoo, and we just went around. We got lost in like the section with the boat ride for so long because we were trying to find the boat ride. Shout out Chester Zoo accessibility, because they got us on that boat ride like immediately, and all I had to do was show like a one little card that says that I have access. Like I didn't contact them beforehand or anything. It was just like I have like an access pass that seems to be like recognized in the UK. It's really useful. But that was such fast accessibility, like, and absolutely no like hesitation in it. It was like, yeah, sure, I'll go ahead. So that was really good. And then we went to this little, it's like an Asian street food place, and that was so good. Oh my god, I had this like honey and soy chicken, and it was just the best thing. I love it so much. I had like sticky rice and broccoli and stuff with it. Oh my god. Somebody give me the recipe for that, because it was the best. I loved it so much. I tend to love kind of like Asian chicken meals and stuff. I don't know why. They just nail it every time. It's so good. We went and did like this bat walkthrough, which is honestly the best part of Chester Zoo. It was so much fun. Like the bats are like flying around. They basically swap the bats like cycles around. So inside the cave, they have like artificial lighting. So during the day when the zoo opens, the lights go dark, and because bats are nocturnal, they wake up. And then like overnight they have the lights on, so they basically swap their day cycle around, so you get to actually interact with them, and they're all flying past you, and it's amazing. It's so cool. like the little planet thing with a face. It's called Asherfella. It's a little chat mascot. It represents you guys watching, and it just kind of spins. Just kind of spins in the corner. I feel like I'm shocked people don't say it's a little too distracting, because I feel like having a rainbow spinning like the planet thing in the corner. It's like one of those, you know how some YouTube videos started putting like the subway surfers like half the screen. I feel like it's that. It's like keeping you guys' attention on the stream. But like I only realized recently that it is actually quite intense. It's not a subtle little thing in the corner. It's quite big. Good for ADHD, exactly. We're catering to the ADHD shatters. Yeah, Ashafella just stares you down constantly, never blinks. What's your favorite game? I play a lot of Minecraft. I make Minecraft events, and it means we do a lot of Minecrafting. I work for quite a few different studios, so I spend the majority of my days when I'm not in school just playing Minecraft and organising all the things behind the scenes involved in that. We play Minecraft quite a lot on this channel, but it is variety at the end of the day, so we play a lot of games. Just the slight focus on Minecraft. You do editing or something? I do a little bit. I have a YouTube channel, so I don't really. I'm not an editor. I would not say I'm a professional editor, but I do make videos occasionally. I make my own videos. I occasionally make videos for a Minecraft studio I run, called MC Adventures. That's cool. If you were interested in any of the stuff, it just takes you to a link of literally everything. all the socials, the MC Adventures, all the event stuff. We do a lot of charity stuff. It's very fun. I keep getting jump scared by the little 09 in the bottom corner of my screen. Like, how are we in the ninth month of the year? Like, how does that happen? We are just... I swear it was like New Year's not that long ago. And now, I guess it's technically New Year's because it's new school year, but... yeah. Time goes fast. It really does. It's been a crazy year as well. I don't know. For me, this year has just been like full of opportunities and stuff that I never would have expected to happen. It just goes so quickly. Like, and just things keep popping up out of nowhere. I keep getting messages and stuff that I just don't expect. Graduate to school? Not yet. Not yet. One more year. Unfortunately. I was trying to restring my guitar with my friends the other day, and I've never done that before. I've never restringed it, but I snapped a string, and all the other strings were a bit grubby, so we tried to restring it, and we could not get the strings to stay on my guitar, and it has been sat in like my brother's bedroom because he's moved out. For a solid like week. Well, not quite a week. Pretty much a week. It's just been sat. You got insurance in your room. I have a guitar. It's not functional currently. I keep meaning to ask for help to get it fixed, but It's just all the strings are just loose because I haven't been able to wind them up. I don't have the thing that like automatically does it, so I was doing it by hand. But I do have another little instrument. Hold up. I have this, which I've forgotten the name of, but I got it from Gambia. This is what my hoodie is about. I went to Gambia in February, on a charity project, and it's not a ukulele. It's also not in tune at all, but they're a little handcrafted instrument from the Gambia, and it was quite cheap, so I thought, you know what, it's quite cool. So I took it home. Yeah, we were helping out at school and giving out food and stuff. It was a really cool trip. It was really nice to get away for that, and just, you know, yeah, go help people. Go spend time. The kids there are absolutely amazing. They're so sweet. We got to do like teaching and stuff. Very basic level, mostly just like making paper aeroplanes and stuff like that. But it was so sweet. I'm gonna put this back up. I got invited to go back this year, but because I have exams, I can't, which is really unfortunate. But they didn't have enough people to fill this year's spaces, so everybody who went last year got invited back. I think some people actually took it despite having like mock A levels, which insane of them, to be fair. But you know what? They'll just have to revise my talent there. But they're pretty intensive days. It's very hot. Do you do media? Not as a school subject. I am working towards doing biomedical engineering. I'm very much like a mathsy, sciencey person. I would love to, but they don't actually offer media in my school. Like it was a thought for going to uni to do media and editing and stuff like that, but I don't know. I have a friend in that, I don't know much about it. That's fair enough. It's just medical devices and kind of the whole medtech industry with like prosthetics, sensors, scanners. I'm doing one of my, I do 3D design and my project. Personal project. It's all about medicals, well, just biomedical engineering, but this is what I've been doing for my day to day. I meant to be a lot further ahead with this than I am, but this is all I've done in my sketchbook. But yeah, I find this stuff really cool. It is a brain. It's a brain MRI. Oh wait, no, it's a brain PET scan. I got my own thing wrong. Damn. Brain PET scan, and it's like comparing like a normal brain to people with Alzheimer's. It's very cool. So I think it's gonna be a really fun little project. I have no clue what I'm gonna make out of it. I have a tendency of doing my projects on something basically so that I can just recreate my Minecraft builds in real life or my OCs. This MRI machine thing is you have to put a gel on to use them. That's ultrasounds. Ultrasounds have the little probes that you have to put gel on to use them. This things they use for pregnancies. MRI machines are like massive magnets. You basically lie in this like tunnel-like thing, and the magnets spin around you, creating images. My knowledge is not good. My interest for like medical things came from actually being in hospital. So I've had quite a lot of these things used on me, and I don't know, they're just sick. I think a good way to not be scared of something when you're going through like a medical situation is just taking interest in what's around you. Like I remember when I had an ultrasound when I was like 13, I was like asking questions constantly about how it's working and stuff. So the technician ended up just like moving the screen around and showing me stuff, and it was really cool. It takes away the kind of nervousness of all the things that are medical. It's so weird wanting to go into a medical related profession as somebody who is disabled though, because it's like I spend enough time within medical centers. I don't really want to, well, like I don't want to work. I wouldn't want to work in the actual like medical field as like a doctor or something. I contemplated being training to be a surgeon at one point. That was on my mind for a bit, but I just love things. I have Crohn's disease. It's an inflammatory bowel disease. And possibly something else that we don't know about. We love chronic illnesses. Yeah, it's a pretty annoying disease, but oh well. Yeah, no, not usually. I really don't. It's been quite a few years now. It's something you get used to as you go through life. It's just a lot of medical situations. That's yeah. I went to Gambia in like a peak of flare up. Well, not really. I came just after, which is it's really annoying. But yeah, it is difficult being in hot countries. I think I was still on my daily medication then as well. I'm now like my only medication for Crohn's is like a weekly injection. I actually had one the other day, and honestly, it's so nice. It's so nice not having to have daily tablets and weekly injections. I was an absolute pain for so long. Oh, my headphones are running out of charge. Give me a second. Where is my charger? My cable management skills are terrible. Everything. Genuinely cannot find it. It's probably how dark it is. That's my phone. I'm so confused. Where did my charger go? I think I found it, chat. I think I got it. Is this it? Yes, it is. I desperately need to fix my cable management skills. Oh my god. I have so many things, because, when my friend came, we realized, like, we had to plug my speakers in if we wanted both of us to hear the stuff on my PC. And then we were trying to get my Switch working, and I have a capture card so that, because I used to stream games from my Switch. And we realized that there was not enough slots in my PC to plug everything in at once. I think the speakers are still connected, But I obviously can't use them when I'm live because you'll get a looping feedback. It's really annoying. Okay. I was checking that the captions were working because sometimes they like to bug out randomly. They seem to be alright. Another fun thing that happens this week is I got a new car. It's a quite cool one as well. To be fair, I was slightly annoyed that there was a red one and kind of the same type but an older version that I really liked. I really wanted it. But the one I got is actually like, it's a really nice, like, it said it was grey, so I was expecting it to be more grey, but it is like almost black. To be fair, it's not really fully my car. It is more of my parents with a little bit of my priority, but I got to drive it for the first time today and it was so nice. It's very similar, well, it's literally like same type of car as my driving instructor, so it meant that there wasn't like a difference between me learning in my driving instructor's car and me learning at home, and it's so cool. Yeah, exactly. Like it's a fancy car. It's a Toyota. It's more expensive because my parents are using it as well. Yeah, I don't have to pay for anything. It's great. Like, I know I'm not taking it with me for uni, so there was no point. I have no idea where Toyota's from. I have no clue. I'm googling it. Japanese, yeah. Nice. You did get it. They're really nice cars. They drive so smoothly. I've been learning in my driving instructors for ages. But I always found, I had an Audi before, I always found that the Audi drives so differently, so like by driving my own car I wasn't really learning well for my test. I mean, obviously driving is still, you're still learning the skills, but it feels so different. What time are we on? We're on... Oh my god, it's almost 8. Coolio. I'm probably gonna be live for like another 45 minutes. Just because I have something starting at 9 and I don't want to be late and I want to be organised and have stuff set up for it. Rather than just not at all. But I wanted to, I think for like streams recently they've been really chaotic. There's just been so much going on in an amazing way. But I wanted to take a step back and do some just chatting again. Because we just needed a little bit of a chill out between every crazy little thing that's happening. So I thought this would be a good little thing to do to round off the week, get ready for school starting. Called a Kaizen, that means self-improvement. Oh, that's so cool. That's amazing. I love that, yeah. I love how so many car companies have like apprenticeship stuff now. I don't know if that's been there for ages, it might have been. But I love the ideas that like you don't have to go to uni for like engineering to then work there. Like you get taught as you're going. That's quite a cool thing about like well, not motorsports, just automobiles. Is that the right word? I guess cars. Quite a lot of people can't afford to go to uni, and I'm pretty sure you get paid for doing an apprenticeship because you're working there. I think you do, or at least you get into a paid position first. Then so difficult to decide what you want to do when you're like 17, 18. Yeah, no, it's really weird having talks about like uni and like having to apply to courses. I'm just like, what if I change my mind? Because I feel like hobbies wise, I switch very fast. Like, in the past like 5 years, I've had like 10 different like key interests. I'm just like, what if I suddenly decide I don't want to do engineering anymore? Like, the only thing that stayed consistent throughout all of that is content creation for me. Like, it's never gone away. Even if I've like tried to stop, it's always been something I've come back to because I'm just passionate about it. It's what I love doing. So for me, it's really weird trying to think of like something I would want to be in a career in that's not just this. And trying to like, I don't know. This is like, what if by the end of this year I know that no longer is something I want to do, and then it's just like, this is definitely my favorite hobby. But as like a career path, it's very different. This probably is not a stable career path for me to go down. Well, it's definitely not. So it's just a little bit of like decision making. I really wanted to go into like med school like last year, but that has changed since. To be fair, it stayed on like a slightly consistent basis because it was like astronomy like a few years ago, and then it was like medicine. And I feel like we're staying within the same realm of something along the lines of physics. So that's cool. I just love that you don't have to take biology to do bioengineering. It's really funny. Because anytime I say, like, what I want to go into and then my, like, subject choices, they're like, you're not doing biology for biomedical engineering? I'm just like, no. It is mostly irrelevant because you learn so much in biology that's just not related to the human body and the stuff that you're doing in bioengineering at all. And you get taught it anyway. I just find that really funny. My school timetable for next year is so weird. My school basically decided that they were gonna have an entire like rewrite of the school day and all the timings of everything. And is there ads? I think there might be ads. Oh well, it's fine. It didn't give me like a warning this time. That's fine. Yeah. So, like, my start and end time is the same, but we have like 5 lessons rather than 4 in the day, and it's just everything is so messed up. Tomorrow I'm pretty sure I have like double 3D, so my entire afternoon is just 3D, which honestly kind of sounds amazing, but it's so wild. They changed each lesson from like 45-minute periods, but usually you have 2 of them, so it'd be like an hour and 15 or an hour and a half. So school starts mid-September. It depends where you're from. Depends where you live. Quite a lot of places go back start of September, I think. But I know America is like a little bit earlier. I think they've already gone back. They have so many interesting devices in design. There's like laser cutters, there's so many 3D printers. They're always getting more because they keep being completely used. Like the same accent you have. Oh, my accent is probably more posh than it should be. I annoy myself sometimes with my accent because I'm like, why am I so posh? I dislike being from like a posh area. Yeah, they have some new things because we just got like a new things. Beefy computers. To be fair, my entire design department has been being like redone over summer, so I have no idea. It's like the last I saw it, it was completely ripped out, empty room. But we had like a portable area. So they gave us a portable workshop, and that had cool like router things and bunch of different like wire cutters and stuff like that. It's all really cool, and I'm so excited to see what they have with the actual new space. Because they've been talking about it for ages. It was meant to be done like last year, but it didn't happen. And apparently it's gonna be really nice, but we've just had laptops, really beefy laptops. Like we have our own school devices, but because they can't quite handle the like Fusion and all the 3D modeling softwares, they also got us laptops. Because there wasn't school computers in the big workshop, so but they work well enough. They're not great, but there will be new. I can't remember what they tend to have. I have no idea. It does. It really does. I really wish I had like my 3D design class taught us more different types of 3D modeling softwares though, because I only know Fusion, and while that is probably what I'm going to be using at uni as well, for the design aspects of bioengineering, like there's so many other really interesting softwares that we could be using, and they just don't. I mean, to be fair, I'm talking from a Minecraft standpoint by when I'm saying there is other softwares I want to know. It's more like Blockbench and all of the all of the stuff that you can use for Minecraft. But it's still, there's still stuff that we don't get to use very much. Like even like CAD. I think they've started introducing CADs lower down the school, but they haven't shown it to us. Those Blender and things like that we haven't even touched, mainly because they don't want to buy everybody's school subscriptions for it. But I'm gonna miss my school Adobe Fusion stuff. I'm sure I'll get them for uni as well, but I love having free Adobe Premiere Pro, and I just hope nobody from my school ever goes in and checks it, because it has all of my like YouTube stuff. I just use it for editing. Just log into my school account. I'm not paying £100 a year to use Adobe when I can have it for free. It's beautiful. Because I learned to edit in school in like year 7. We had a media club and it ended up just being 2 of us at the end of it. But they taught us on Premiere Pro, but it would crash the school computers. It is a good software. It is expensive, but I don't know, I don't have to pay for it. I don't really care. It's probably too expensive for most, like, for what it is. I feel like there is no way. How do they justify the prices of it? But I do use it. Yeah. It is one of those. There is free editing softwares like DaVinci and things that are, I've heard, just as good. I've never used them. I might have to switch to them at some point if I don't get a free Adobe subscription. I know there's like student savers and stuff, which I'm pretty sure there is savings on Adobe products as well, if it's not already covered in courses. But I don't know what like most schools do about softwares. I guess most schools probably just don't have 3D design courses. But like, if the schools can't afford to do that, like how do you do 3D design without like modeling? Because it's really expensive. It's really expensive equipment. I knew nothing about 3D until like year 9. For some reason, we didn't really switch about in year 7 and 8. We meant to switch between graphics and 3D, but we didn't until like the very end of year 9. We were meant to be picking our GCSE choices. So I was like, hold up, wait, I want to do this, but I haven't selected this. I got a mid-range graphics card, that's fair enough. My PC can kind of handle Fusion. It sometimes throws a bit of a fit, but it doesn't like Premiere Pro very much recently. Premiere Pro likes to crash. I don't know if it's just like there's some issue with it, or it's not updated or something. I think I've checked that, but no idea. No idea at all. It works for like 20 minutes and then it will crash and then it will reset. Like, it's bearable. I just realized there's a weather alert. Hold up, what's going on? Thunderstorm warning. That's not good. That's not good at all. When's that? I have no idea. Hopefully it's not in the middle of the night. I actually need some sleep. I desperately need some sleep tonight. I'm really bad at sleeping during storms. What is that emote? He's a build inflatable boat thing. Oh. Yeah, no. I was about to say I would not like to live in somewhere where it floods easily, but my house is very temperamental as well, so. My roof, for some reason, just does not like heavy rain. Not recently. In the past. It's never been absolutely terrible though. It's never been catastrophic levels. It was awful, but it's like, oh my god. I'm running out of things to talk about. What else did I have on my list? Short form content? Ooh. Cause scratching your head in the emote. I think so, yeah. Oh yeah, I had some plans for short form content, but my plans kind of involved Twitch clips. And I realized that, like, actually my streams haven't been clipped that much. So I don't have Twitch clips, suppose, so I don't really know what to do now. I just have some, like building stuff. I don't really like TikTok. I'll use it because it's good for, to be fair, people say it's good for growing like channels and stuff, but I just haven't used it enough to really know whether that's true or not. I don't think. I just occasionally start and stop. I don't look at TikTok. I don't really use it. I can understand, but come on, there's so much better we could be doing than TikTok. Everybody could be being so much more productive if we didn't, like, ugh. I just feel like, I don't know, some of the, like, content on there, just like, put some actual effort in, come on. Like, I don't know, just the kind of things you see on there, it's just like, what? How is this, like, how are these people, like, ridiculously famous? Don't get me wrong, there are definitely creators who put a lot of effort in on TikTok and short form content, but like, I swear to God, like, some of the things you see is just like, what is happening? Just why? Just why? Especially when it comes to like memes that blow up, I'm just like, how did this even happen? Some people do streams that, yeah, I would never, honestly. I can't imagine doing that. I just feel like TikTok is a really toxic place. Like, I know quite a lot of people say like Twitch is quite toxic. It doesn't have to be. If you like garner communities in certain ways, especially small communities, I understand that like depending on size, it's kind of out of your control. But like there are some small communities on Twitch that are just the nicest places in the world. And it's very easy to ban somebody if they come into chat and start causing chaos. Like, it's one button away from a mod, and they're gone. So like as like a small creator, I haven't really seen much issues with Twitch. Yeah, I know, especially like younger kids. I think it's like okay to be recording and streaming people without their consent and stuff because they don't know any better, and it's so annoying. It's like, I do understand restricting children's access to the internet. Like, okay, before 13 you should not be making videos on the internet. It should not be something that you're allowed to do. Even that is slightly too young, but I can't really speak. I started making YouTube content when I was like 11. None of that is public anymore. But like, I don't know. Somebody probably should have stopped me. Like, I wouldn't say my content was bad. It was just cringy as hell. But like I just kind of did like IRL content. You know, it's like 3 marker challenges and stuff like that. Like, I just feel like kids nowadays, unlimited internet access and being like 7 should probably not go hand in hand. Because they'll do dumb things and they can't really be held accountable for it because they are literal children. But they don't know what kind of things they're getting themselves into. I think people saying that you shouldn't be allowed to use social media and stuff until like 18 is a bit much. But like, I feel like it needs to be slow introductions, and I do understand the amount of like online safety things at school that feel like, oh my god, why are you saying this over and over and over again? But it's so, like, you'll need to be aware of it, because the internet is very damaging to people if you get the wrong kind of attention on you at a young age. I could honestly ramble about that for a while, but I think it's an interesting topic because I feel like so many people have very different opinions on it. I feel like if you'd asked me a few years ago, I probably would have said very different things about it, but the internet can be a horrible place. It can also be great. I dislike how, like, teachers, though, like, they go so far as to be like, you can't make any connections on the internet. Any friendships and things you make through the internet are bad. They're bad people trying to coerce you into stuff and kill you. Just like, no. If you're sensible about it, the connections you can make online can be very valuable. and just like absolutely amazing. It feels like, apart from the extra like background checking and safety checks, like it's pretty similar to making friends in person. Like once they are actually your friends, it's kind of just people are like, oh yeah, no, but it's not real life. Like, but we are in real life. Everything is okay apart from that VR game. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I remember meeting up with like an online friend for the first time in real life, and it's just like, they are a person. Whoa, who would have thunk? Like, everybody's just like, they're gonna kill you. I'm just like, no, they are a human being, the same as everyone else. Oh my god, you've gone there? Ooh, I cannot imagine. That just feels like you're just drawing yourself into some kind of trap. I'd rather not be bullied in a VR game. I don't know why some people like just being toxic, especially in lots of like the shooting games and stuff like that. Like, all of those games are just so toxic. Like, you can't play it and just have a good time. I mean, some areas of Minecraft is no different. I feel like there's so many different communities within Minecraft though that you can find communities that are fine. I know cyber people go there to escape their life and they build a new personality there. That's also terrifying to me. Like, people who are completely different online to how they are in person. That's also just sad, to be fair. The fact that they're like wanting to escape their lives and be something different and stuff like that. Like, I do understand to a certain extent why you'd want to, but like, oh my god. Yeah, not Alf, especially VR. Like, I kind of understand joining like communities online, but when it's quite literally you are put into a world, I feel like a headset, that's crazy. VR has so many good uses, yeah, I feel like everything people see about VR is like really negative. It's like, VR is not just gaming, it's not just these like chat rooms and things like that. There is so many, like, there's so many medical uses, so many psychological uses, research uses. Like, I know I went to a place where they were using it and simulating like a firefighting scene and going into like a burning building. What are you looking out for? If there's like anything that could be dangerous to you, like gas canisters or something that could explode, and they're like strapped into this thing where they can run and walk through this kind of, it's not a headset, it's just like a room enclosed, and it was really cool. They also have like driving simulators and stuff, again more focused on like not just like normal people learning, but like how people's brains react to certain things happening in the road, and like ambulance drivers in high speed, people who have to go like high speed in emergency situations, how the stress of that affects their brain and things like that. And there's so many like really good uses for VR. Yeah, the main thing people are like, oh no, it's just like gaming and these horrible toxic chat rooms. It's like, it doesn't have to be. There's so many good uses for technology like that. Yeah, it's just been completely overshadowed by the negative stuff. I would love to see the virtual driving simulators. I know it's not like actual like headsets and stuff, it's just looking at a screen. But I'd love to see people like wanting to like use those a bit more. Like, wouldn't that be cool if like the start of your like learning to drive was on like virtual reality? I know they would never do that, but I just feel like that'd be fun. I got an Oculus Quest 2 and so I used to really want an Oculus. I was always so jealous of my friend who had one. I really wanted a VR headset, but now I realize it probably just made me feel sick. I did have one of the ones that used to be your phone in, you can put on the like YouTube VR videos. I had one of those. But I didn't have an actual VR headset. I just want to play Beat Saber, honestly. I want a VR headset just so I can play Beat Saber because it seems really cool. I think I played it once, very minimally, a long time ago. But it just looks like a really fun game. That's all I want it for. You get motion sickness, you can't play movement games. I'm standing still on double button games, so okay. I don't really get motion sickness. I don't know. I get really weird. For me, it's like if my brain isn't like fully engaged into stuff, it's like I feel like nauseous playing just video games. VR is cool, but the gimmick wears off and you end up. Yeah, it's like it's cool for like a little period of like being a teenager, when it's like you just discover it for the first time, and then it's just not. I'm like, cool, it's a device that we use. It's kind of like my Switch. I bought. Look, I got a Switch for Christmas because I wanted to play Animal Crossing. I played Animal Crossing for like a couple months, and then the novelty of it wore off, and I hardly used it again. I still play like Mario Karts and just, like Pokemon occasionally. It's currently locked in a separate building. It's not. It used to be just on my desk, but I'm in one, so it's not even there now. The only thing I do is go to the cinema room and then watch a movie on a giant screen empty movie theater. That's kind of cool. Yeah. VR, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, imagine. Yeah, that must be so cool, actually. Pretend like you've gone to the movies. I still think actually going out and going to a cinema would probably be better. Mainly because you can buy pick a mix and popcorn and stuff. I really don't go to cinemas very often. Join another people movie room, but there's same problem, people go and start shouting. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm guessing most of the people on these types of VR games are like young kids. Either young kids or adults looking just to be menaces for no reason. Like, or just be weirdos. Like, there is no need. Yeah, kids everywhere, yeah. Yeah, I would expect there to be a lot of young kids on those types of things. One of my parents were. Sorry, the TV is really loud, but I can hear. I have no idea what they're watching. I went to a movie app with fake age and you join 16 plus units. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Yeah. That must be really frustrating. One of the roles I have for next year at school, well, I say one of it is the role is inclusivity and diversity prefect, and I'm honestly so excited. I have my little prefect badge. I don't know if I have it close enough for me to grab it. Where is it? You see that? It's not fixing. It says senior prefect. You're like Percy and Harry Potter. Yeah, I get to help. My specific focus is two prefects under the inclusivity and diversity branch, and because they wanted to split it in two because it was quite a lot of work for the one person who did it last year, and so I'm focusing on LGBTQ rights and possibly neurodivergency. And possibly disability. I'm trying to get my role expanded because I thought just LGBTQ stuff was probably not, like, there's so much more we could be focusing on. And then my friend is doing the race and religion side of things. But we will be working together quite a lot on all of it. But I've been doing this kind of stuff for many years. I've been doing it since like year 8. So, and I kind of led my school's things on trans people because I am trans. So, I just kind of, it felt like, kind of like if I didn't get the role, who was going to? Because this is all I've been, basically, I did the role before it existed in like year 11. So, but I'm really excited. We also get like mental health training and stuff like that. I think it's really cool. It's a really cool like addition to the school. But I love these little badges. I also have my like, pronoun pins and little flags. I have fancier versions of them. So I used to have just like little like the really simple like printed pins. I upgraded from like this one and another one to these little. I thought they looked a little bit more professional. They're so cool. I forgot that putting everything back, you guys would not be able to hear me very well. This guy should almost fell over. Oh, we've been going an hour. Okay. Probably go for like another 15 minutes. Something like that. Have you met any other trans people? The school I went to had none, but you know, someone might have hidden it. Oh. I mean, yeah, both in school and out of school. I have quite a lot of people in and around my communities who are trans, and I've met up with them like in person and stuff. I also went to Trans Pride last year. I was trying to go this summer, but it was at the same time as all the riots, and it was just not safe to be going to like a big city in a parade. It ended up being perfectly fine for everybody who did go, but my parents were not happy about the idea of me traveling in, so I didn't. But yeah, basically that is going to be my job, helping the younger trans students, and I know there are some because I've specifically written letters to one of them. They asked for advice and I was like, of course. I don't know who they are, it was all anonymous. The trans people hiding it? Oh yeah, 100%. I know most of those people because they're not out, but because I am such like a, I don't know, I guess I am out, and our school's quite good with stuff. There's quite a lot of people who come and talk to me about things, and I will just keep it under wraps. Yeah, must be stressful. Yeah, I mean, I think my school is quite good with it, which is really nice. But I know there's a lot of schools. I know it's been recent. there's a group called Trans Kids Deserve Better, who have been in an encampment outside the Department for Education for the past week, and demanding like respect and like protection in education, and to be treated as equals, not have like really terrible guidelines against them. And it just like it is so bad, the state of education, because there is plans to make it so that like if a student comes out in school to a teacher, their parents have to be informed, and obviously that is incredibly dangerous and should never happen. It's not law currently, but some schools are apparently acting like it is, which is horrifying. But yeah, no, I'm so grateful for my school, because they've been nothing but supportive. They've been amazing. They let me speak about stuff as well. They let me actually do talks and things, which is both terrifying and amazing. I think that might be actually one of the things I go back into like straight away at school, because we had like, for Trans Day Visibility this year, we had basically we didn't have enough time to actually put something properly together for it, so we did like a little like forum thing where they could ask questions, and it was just like sent out to the entire school, and it was like, please complete this little like survey, and we got like questions back from people and kind of how they thought the school was doing in regards to trans rights, and we had responded to it. We did at the like very end of the year, like we stood outside and we had like posters and things, but the amount of people who actually came and looked at them was minimal. So we a few years ago we held a little like chat forum where we all came together and just talked about things, specifically like a pronoun education session, and everybody loved it so much. That was actually before I came out, which is really funny to me. That I was doing things about being trans before I even came out as trans at school. But everybody knew. Everybody knew. They were just waiting for me to say it at that point, I swear. But yeah, everybody loves it so much. I found a VTuber online saying bad stuff about OVQ+, but I just ignored it. Yeah, I mean, the internet is not a great place. Like, oh my god. I tend to, if I see anybody being rude, I either just ignore it and move on and just kind of, like, I don't know, you know, the normal things, block, mute, if it's on your own content, delete, like, that kind of stuff. But if it is somebody who has, like, influence, I tend to report, because it's best to take action against things. Maybe I should report it if I feel like they will eventually get caught. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's not your job to be educating other people and get involved in things. Hopefully they won't gather too much of a community. They'll probably continue, like, with Twitch especially, it's like, Twitch aren't gonna do shit. They don't care. They honestly don't care one bit. It's natural, like, hopefully their community stops supporting them. Not Twitch cares. Rarely. Occasionally. I feel like not very often. I don't know, I feel like reports... to be fair, quite a lot of my reports that I've sent have come back saying the accounts have got suspended. But, like, it usually has to be pretty extreme examples for them to do anything about it. I mean, it's better than most places. It's definitely better than most places. But I wouldn't, it's not perfect. Hi Erin. How are you doing? We are yapping. For some reason we're on the discussion of is Twitch LGBTQ friendly or not. Hang around on Kick a Lot, damn. Why would anybody want to go in that on that platform? Main new emotes, let's go. Kick is, oh, I don't even want to imagine the things that happen on that platform. Oh my god. I'm shocked. Is it still alive? Is it still happen? Oh, okay. That's kind of fair enough. Oh my god, they're so cute, Erin. I love them so much. I keep meaning to get emotes commissioned because I feel like I never do them justice with my drawing skills. But reached out to somebody to get a new Minecraft skin commissioned the other day and they haven't responded to me. But I'm really excited if it does get picked up as a commission, because again my skills not good enough. I want something a little bit better, but I also don't know exactly what I want. I just want something like a cleaner version of my current skin, I think. Just something a little bit more professional and cool looking. Oh my god, I love the one with Jake. Aww. Oh my, I just hovered over them more. Oh my god, they're so cool. The heart as well. Yeah, my emote's pretty... Bruh. They're just tiny. I don't know why I made everything so small. Why are the hearts so tiny? I think this one's quite funny actually. Like, it's so obvious that I cannot draw faces. So yeah, I got distracted by other remotes. Stream is so salty. That's so cool. The artists that do these things are amazing. It's alright, Claire. Don't worry about it. That's what just chatting streams are for. We just yap. I love this song so much. This stream has gone by so fast. I just don't think I know enough about Twitch alternatives. The only thing I really use is YouTube. I've streamed to YouTube before, but I haven't really used any alternatives or researched into them very much. I know there was a long time where everybody was moving off of Twitch, but I feel like it's very hard to replace a platform. It's like when everybody was trying to move off of Twitter and go to different platforms, like it just didn't work. Nobody stuck to any of it. I don't. I don't. I switched to Threads for a little bit, but I didn't actually use it. Got too much for me, that's so real. I keep up to date with so many things through Twitter. Like, I could not. Like, it's where I find quite a lot of things with the work I do online, so I could not. I just, like, couldn't. And it's hard to keep in touch with quite a lot of my friends. Just by, you know, seeing their tweets, seeing what they're up to. I've kind of made my Twitter very much like streamlined to my interests. I don't see very much outside of the communities I'm involved with, and if I do, I tend to just mute it or click not interested. So that it is quite literally just like a little community area for me. But yeah, Twitter is toxic as well. I tend not to go. I don't go on there very much, to be honest. I might start hanging on Kick a lot. Yeah, Kick is. It's a very misogynistic platform. I don't know too much about it, to be fair. I couldn't really say exactly what's happened. Just kind of saw things and I was just like, oh well. I can't really be bothered. It's one of those things where it's like, it's happened so often. Like, if you research into every single thing, it'd be really difficult. Yeah, it's a weird place. It's a weird place. I just don't think that the people who own it are very good people. I'll give it till an hour and a half, so 7 more minutes, and then I think we're gonna end. Because I need to go hop on some work stuff and get ready for school. Unfortunately. But I've really enjoyed yapping for a bit. I enjoy these types of streams. It's fun hanging out, yeah. I don't know, I feel like for a bit I felt bad just shutting streams really often because I was like, I don't feel like I'm putting that much effort into streaming, but I have fun with them and I feel like they are nice and definitely like more community building type streams. To be fair, it's been weird being live early. Okay, should we find somebody to raid then? I might not click raid just yet. I want to have a look at who's live. Following. Oh, it's Blissful Championships. Ah, Danny's live. Wait, is live. Is Blissful ended and people stopped, or am I just not seeing many people who? There's just not many of my friends in Blissful. Huh. Is Danny ending then? Is Blissful done? No. Where were all of my friends? Maybe I just don't know that many people playing this time around. Why can I only see one person live for Blissful? I feel like I should know so many more. That's interesting. Anyway, we'll raid into Danny then. Why not? My next stream might depend on a few things, so I'm hoping to stick with the schedule and be live on Wednesday at 8. But I will update you guys in Discord closer to the time, because I'm not sure. With like school starting up and things, there is quite a lot of just things that could happen. So I have no idea. But I'm still out of school early on Wednesdays, so hopefully, oh wait, fuck, no, I just remembered something. Still, hopefully Wednesday at 8. But we will see. If not Friday, probably. It feels like a long way away, but oh well. Okay, bye!